Hey everybody, Deplorable Bobby here, and this is the way I see it. Before I get started, I have two 1 ounce silver bars, 999 pure silver. I'm going to be giving away in the month of May. I'll take your name from a comment from a subscriber, and I'll put your name in the hat. We'll have a drawing on June 1st at 8 p.m. on a live stream. I'll get the gold out the very next day. As long as it's not a Sunday. I haven't even checked to see what day of the week that is. But anyway, I'll get them out real quick. Iran's ultimatum to the EU was rejected. Have y'all heard about that? Iran's blowing their horn about Trump sanctions. Well, Iran's 60-day ultimatum calls for the EU's approval for Iran to quit parts of the 2015 nuclear deal under Obama. In a joint statement, the foreign ministers of France, Germany, and the UK, the EU urged Iran to respect the nuclear deal of 2015, and the EU regrets the actions of President Trump's imposing sanctions. So they're talking out of both sides of their mouth, trying to pacify Iran, and yet throw a little stick in there to Trump. On Wednesday, Tehran announced it will resume high-level uranium enrichment if world powers do not keep their promise of 2015. People, they have never stopped enriching uranium. I mean, they've never stopped. So what are they talking about here? In response, President Trump's administration announced harsh new sanctions on Iran's steel, aluminum, copper, and iron sectors. Well, people, we've had sanctions on their oil, but they still been getting it out. But I think maybe the USS Abraham Lincoln being in the Persian Gulf might slow that down a little bit. But the aluminum and steel and copper and iron sectors is the next most lucrative revenue for Iran. So now Trump has took the two top revenuers of Iran out of the picture, and Iran is not happy about it. A former French ambassador to Iran said it was regrettable that the EU failed to protect Iran from the hard line of the U.S. sanctions. Wait a minute. So now we have an ex-ambassador of France saying that it's regrettable that the EU failed to protest President Trump's hard line. What good would it have done? Absolutely nothing. Nothing's going to change Trump's hard line when he's on it. In a message meant especially for Trump, the EU said this: "We call on all countries not part of the Iranian nuclear deal to refrain from taking any action that will impede the EU's ability to perform their commitments to Iran." Now you see, their commitments to Iran, to a terrorist country. I don't understand it, people. It's politics. It may be politics 101, but I don't understand it. The EU also said that Trump and Iran both have drawn lines in the sand, and it's going to be difficult to get anything done with both of them drawing lines in the sand and daring each other to cross. Well, I don't trust Iran, and to be honest with you, I don't trust the EU. Here's why I don't trust the EU. Now, I just told you what they said, but Jeremy Hunt of the UK said the UK will act if Iran resumes enrichment, and he warns Iran to think long and hard before they do. But the problem is they're still enriching uranium. And he's here telling you this lie. Oh, if they start it back up, they're going to get, it's going to, you better think long and hard before you do that, because something's going to happen. But the problem is, ain't nothing going to happen because they've never stopped. Give me a break. That's all I need, people's a break. I can't stand this stuff. These people in the EU are just as bad as any demon rat in the United States. I mean, they talk out of both sides of their mouth, and you never know what they're thinking because their thinking is corrupt. You know, we never inspected any facilities in Iran, nuclear facilities, to see if they were, abiding by the sanctions and the agreement of 2015. No, we never did. Nobody ever did. The UN didn't go in there. Nobody's been in there. Iran said they would inspect themselves. Now, how stupid is that? Sounds like something Obama would be all for. But of course, Russia insists that Trump and the U.S. are provoking Iran. Of course we are. Yeah, we're provoking terrorists because they threaten our troops in Iraq. We got 5,200 troops in Iraq, and Iraq has the, the Iraqi Guard, whatever the hell it is, I can't think right now. But, they've been planning attacks on our 5,200 troops in Iraq that's trying to do a job. So that's why the USS Abraham Lincoln's there. That, the oil, and now copper, steel, aluminum, and iron. People, we've got heavy sanctions on Iran. The people are rising up over there, and something's going to happen. We'll see what it is. I'm sure y'all probably see it before I do because I don't watch the mainstream media. So y'all can send me a text, let me know what's going on. And by the way, if any of y'all have a topic that you'd like me to talk about, please send it to me. I enjoy doing research, and I'd rather do research on a topic that my subscribers and my viewers want me to report on. So bring me a topic. You can ask anybody that sent me a topic so far. I have covered it and tried to do my best to do it justice. So I'm hitting going up to the 8-minute mark. I don't want to go over 10 minutes, and if I try this next little story, I'm afraid I'll run over. I don't want to keep y'all too long. So just remember, I'm Deplorable Bobby. This is the way I see it. Remember, above all, remember our children. Remember the trafficked and exploited and abused, sexually abused children in our country and around the world. Pray for those children. They need your prayers more than anybody. Pray for each other. And remember that I'm Deplorable Bobby, and I'll see you later.